Hi, this is Dee with Critical Break. And like I said, Marathon Code Day. I would have been on a little sooner with this, but yeah, phone calls and things. Anyway, these codes are given to me by Gabriel or Adonai. They both pipe in or chime in during these codes, I've noticed. They This particular one is the first one I got this morning after I woke up. Like I said, yesterday evening, I did a great deal of communing with Gabriel and Adonai, a bunch of meditation, etc. Anyway, and I got this code this morning. Now, I didn't get a code when I first woke up this morning, which I usually get one of late, it seems like, but shortly after. Anyway, and I got this code before Gabriel told me about my bank account issues. Yeah, what a morning. So 801. I'm doing these out of order, but they'll be dated the correct date. So, and this one was today. It's an important one, so it's going up first, and then I'll do the others. They're important too, trust me, but this one is directed at somebody. So here we go. And some of these things I may not know what they are specifically, like this door of Terces. Those of you watching may know what that is. I don't know. But Key of Solomon, Saturnus, Megan or Magen David. And I looked up Magen and Star of David. Magen David Adom. Interesting. Considering what my husband's name was, huh? Handsome and magnificent King of Kings, the United Nations. Depulated by. I don't know. Some of these, I don't know if they're part of the code or not. I'm just going to kind of skip through. Saint Enoch, the patriarch. Puma Punka. Punku. Sorry. Morning star rises. Ea Zeus. And just connecting dots, I assess that Gabriel is Enlil and Michael is Ea, Inky. Zeus, the storm god. You know, there's something else. And I thought about it after the fact. Let me pull it up real quick. Because it was on this wiki page. And it was something that stood out to me after the fact. And I was like, ah, dang, I should have said something about that. Gabriel is said to be and this is in Islam, okay? Gabriel is said to be the archangel responsible for transmitting God's revelations to all prophets, including revealing the Quran to Muhammad. Okay. So, like I said, Gabriel's the messenger. Michael is often depicted as the archangel of mercy who is responsible for bringing rain and thunder to the earth. So, yeah, Michael, Yahweh, Zeus. Am I right? I think I could be. The storm god, right? You know, that brings back, on November the 30th, I had ships visit me during a very interesting storm with very interesting, sound coming from the sky. And I wonder if that's who was visiting me. Lucifer visited me during that time frame or shortly thereafter. I don't know. Trying to put together the puzzle pieces with that, but yeah, that was interesting. And it happened in several other places on the planet where the same thing basically occurred, but it actually blew out all the transformers for the electrical in those cities. And one was Georgia, New York, and somewhere else, down south, Alabama or Louisiana. I can't remember which, but it didn't blow out the power here, which I found fascinating that it did in the other places, but not here. Um, Something to ponder, I suppose. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because it popped up here, Ea Zeus. And if Gabriel's Enlil, then Ea is Michael Zeus. And based on Islam, rain and thunder, right? Could I be right? Angel of Death, Azrael. Interesting, huh? So, looks like Islam got some things right, huh? Anyway, back to the code. So, Ea Zeus, Saturn Christ, Mr. 3000, Giver, Pentagram and Hexagram, the Angel Raziel. And what's interesting is the last few codes I've gotten have had a lot of angel names in them, just saying. And this one's no different. Give yay. Been saying that a lot lately, just this morning actually. If you ask me, too high latency. Ben Dove, not sure if that's part of it. 9 skull bottles. Trumple thin skin. It's not part of the code, but it's kind of funny. Suspicious. Maybe it is part of the code. He makes me giggle, but his wording sometimes is hilarious because, yeah, he's got a sense of humor. Saints of the Most High, us army. My bride comes home, the holy circles. Emmanuel kill a Mr. Bush. Don't know. Reforestation of America. Foil Arthurian prince. Now, that one code was talking about the Arthurian plan was basically squashed. So it's reaffirming that. Don't know if that's part of the code. Good Samaritan Hospital. Back to 0. Astrality. Back to 0. Astrality. Akam Shabar's elite soldiers. Antichrist, Satanism, Saturn, Lessard. Isis, Ray, Elohim. Tyroline, God, Call. I don't know what this is referencing, but it pops out at me. Tyroline, I don't know if that's a place or a person. But they're calling, God's calling whoever that or whatever that is. The creamy path, excellency, Rubik's Cube, Year of the Snake. Ban money, no banks. That's a thing. The Hot Range Group. Looks like a lamb, speaks like a dragon. That's a thing. I'm sure that's referring to looks like a lamb, speaks like a dragon. That must be Michael, aka Adonai. I know he wasn't happy with me. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Mark of the Beast, Cross, Adam and Eve, D, D, B. D, D, B. Satanic Glory. Creation of Christ, Mom, Jean. Commits gematria sabotage. Angels of the Shem Hamporosh. Time to pick the right side. That's a message to everybody. Like Gabriel says, tick-tock, time's up. The clock's counting down. That's no joke. Don't know if that's part of the code or not. Chinese, dialectical, logic, mathematics. If they don't call me, yes, master. Suryam, I don't know if that's part. Devas. If they don't call me, yes, master. Devas. Pure ground coffee. 448. It's code in the code. And I'm not pulling those up for these. Just so you guys know they're there. Sanctifying grace. All around fine person. Unholy idol. 10,000 angels. Rhodium as high contact. That's interesting. IR Fox. China ruined, China harp crashed. Don't know if that's part of the code, but it could be. Shall go out no more. Best people on earth. LKS. The path of the ox. Captain Annoying. Captain Annoying. See what I mean? Sense of humor. Roadrunner. Roadrunner packs. Yeah. And AOBs. Let me pull that up for those of you who don't know what the AOBs is. Roadrunner pecs. That's hilarious. I think it's referring to acute organic brain syndrome, but angels on bare skin comes up too, which is interesting. But I think this is acute organic brain syndrome, I think is what he's referring to. And Roadrunner packs. Oh, wow. Creator of the cosmos. Equation conditional. My defense is of God. Oppose God, criminal minds. Defense of Satan's minions. Before the first step, fortune of the gods, realistic attraction. Stop yelling. Prince Philip, Illuminati. U.S. Army. My character's dragonfly crop. That's interesting because my spirit animals are the doe. And no, I wasn't shown an actual deer with the big horns like a stag. I was shown a doe and a dragonfly. That were my spirit animals. And dragonfly crop. I have a feeling that's referring to the angelics. My character's dragonfly crop. And A didn't, there's Adonai here with an extra A in the front. Haritz, I don't know. Insane insect humans. Oh, the Zika crisis. I've talked about that too, about it's really freaky. That amphibian being that tried to steal my genetic material. Yeah, there's something going on with that Zika thing and that being. I'm just positive of it. And Gabriel, yeah, I wouldn't want to be the amphibian type beings. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes because he wasn't happy about that one bit. Left eye go to hell. Not sure what that means. Mother of shining moon is I am the trumpet angel. 4th of Tishrei. The place got annexing. The balance of Horus Mott. 9 double, 10 double. I'm not sure. 9 double. 1820? Huh. 1820 possibly? Could be a code in the code, right? Sleepy time peach. It's funny that put that in this code because yesterday I was not tired at all, and then I was reading over codes and suddenly got overwhelmingly tired. They do that to me purposely, trying to make me go lay down, because I get contact with them when I'm sleeping, which is really weird. But sleepy time peach. That's funny. No condemnation in Christ. Prophecy of Daniel. Almighty gene of the rebirth of the spirit. 484, code in the code. Let's all be scared together. The god of mirrored gematria. Lord of hallucinations. Now, the sleepy time peach thing has a lot to do with the visions I get and all that other stuff. Lord of hallucinations. Liberate us from Abraham. Of course, it depends. Abominations of Lucifer. General Fulgenic Cobastia. I don't know what that's about exactly. False modesty. Looking huge right there. Manifest matrix. Aphrodite's the red-tailed boa. The path that leads to life. Pro-life political factions. Lucifer is the false light. See the manifestation of Lamb. Rosetta Stones. It says, hello, the good dinosaur. I wonder if that's talking because there's different types of reptilians about the good ones. I don't know. If it is, he's saying hi to you guys. Spreading his message of hate. Giamatata and honey. The birth of the queen, a great purple dragon. Am I a purple dragon? I am all about purple. Even on the inside, when they remote viewed my soul, it's purple. The entire bottom's purple with gold. Purple's a thing with me. I could be talking about me. I do. Hexagram and pentagram. Angel Anunnaki, sons of God. Mortal matrix. Dying and rising God. I think we've all done that a few times, right? That day has come. Truth hidden in earth. Set's Holy Bible. Turial, I don't know if that's part of this. The number of its name. Army Chief of Staff. Winter solstice? I don't know. Probably means winter solstice, but somebody spelled it wrong. Google is the AI Antichrist. The pomegranates budded. I wonder if that's referring to something probably in the text somewhere, but I don't know what it is. So if anybody has a clue what the pomegranates budded is pointing at, can you leave it in the comments or send me an email or something? Leave it in the comments under the video. The pomegranates budded. Heed my points. Fox gone. Fascism is dead. Left, right, left, right, left. I keep talking about all of us putting one foot in front of the other because sometimes that's all you can handle is just thinking about that because everything's so overwhelming right now. That's probably referring to that kind of a message to everybody. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We're going to get through this. A man in a dress is still a man. Rotten tomatoes. The quiet lioness. And God shut the door. Mentally insane. Fox gone in the fascism dead. My God is Mosper killing all seagulls. I don't know if that's part of this. Nicodemus is the goat. Flabby Draco, sad fallen DNA. The secret tunnel. That's interesting because I had a vision of a tunnel. It was pretty square shaped and you had to get down on your hands and knees to go through it. And I had to show my hand as proof of whom I was to go into the room that was on the other end of that tunnel. And it's weird because I had to show my hand a whole bunch of times at different places on my journey to get to this tunnel. As proof of who I was. And I was like, seriously, I gotta show my hand again. But I got this vision about this tunnel months and months and months before I knew about what was in my hand, on my left hand. So that's fascinating. Like I said, these little bits and pieces, putting the puzzle pieces together, the tunnel thing I knew about a long time ago, but I didn't understand why I was having to show my hand all the time. Now I know why. Found that out way down the road later. PC gamers are delusional. No, they're not. Good and bad Illuminati too. Yeah. The spiritual meddling. The American ship of state. This is not emotional. The depopulist. I really miss him. Full of self-importance. Notice time and day. Now what's funny is when I got this code and I started to read down through it, it said that, notice time and day. And so I glanced over at the time. And of course, I already had the day, but when I looked over, it was 8:22. So, yeah. The tongue has no bone. Uriel, raw, Metatron. Bring my horse. You know, it's been talking about the horses, pale horse, dark horse, etc. Uriel, raw, Metatron, bring my horse. Balanced polar opposites. Heaven, fame. And it's talked about this in other codes. Let's make this profitable. Quantified deficit. The scariest letter. Rumptiliousis. Dante, the son of chaos. That's referring to somebody. That's why I did this code first today. So if anybody sees this, can give them a heads up. My bride is silence. Saturn Estes. God's angels are forces of good. I don't know if that's part of the code. Shall be any? I don't know. Confirm me, prophetess. The definition of a hoax. I did love. Gas giant, planet Kronos. Disgusting cannibalism. 844. Unified protector. Thou shalt not lie. Heed my capstone. Transportation. I am havoc. Sold computer desk. Interesting. He shall plant the tents of his palace between the sea and the glorious holy mountain. Level 4 Messiah seeds, the most targeted beings. They possess so much energy. You know, when I started the channel, because I knew that those people with this genetic code are targeted, and there are some people that are heavily targeted. And it's because of who and what they are, even if they don't realize it. And I kind of tried to target my videos to them so that they would become aware of the reason they're being targeted and try to help them overcome that. Level 4 Messiah seeds, the most targeted beings. They possess so much energy. Yep. They're trying to fear you because they're feeding off of you. That's a thing. Beware of mind demons too. With deceit, they sow discord. Their words are as a virus. And that's the word that I've always used for the problem on the planet. I call it a virus because technically that's what it is. You're dealing with the holodeck, aka Matrix, and it's got a virus, just like a computer, except for, yeah, much more nasty than what a computer gets. Let's see. Mercury declared war on this planet. Lincolnshire poacher declared war on this planet. I don't know. That's part of this. Jezebel slanders David in the current corrupt age and gets destroyed for blasphemy. My husband's name. Interesting, huh? Those who implanted the beast mark and worshiping the beast really deceived. Lake of fire. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Not even going to read it. Jupiter's powerful energy. It's pulling and tugging you out of the quicksand. Oh, wow. I wonder, because I didn't read down this far on this code. I wonder if that is that pulse they're talking about in the other code. Jupiter's powerful energy is pulling and tugging you out of the quicksand. Possibility. I don't know. Cultivate energy which is conducive to the existence you would like to inhabit. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I have to put off my coat. How shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them? I'm not sure what that's referring to. Unless that's pointing at what they're going to do to the bad guys. Do you remember when you were alone and wondered how it is that life exists at all? All the souls that merged with the serpent are going to be eternally destroyed. Don't know if this is part of the code. It looks like very few have read and understand the meanings of the Bible, Quran, Tao Te Ching. Saturn's a satanic matrix programming human souls through oppression. Gabriel. She swings to the extreme left and extreme right, but always ends up in the middle. That's referring to me. I'm very balanced left and right side brain. Very balanced. I walk a tightrope. Yeah. Some of you may not understand some of the things I do, and I may stumble and fall a little bit, especially since I don't have full memory. But trust me, I always get there to the point eventually. And always come around to do what's right. Always. Anyway, that's referring to me. She swings to the extreme left and extreme right, but always ends up in the middle. Think about old men when they have lived a long life and have let go of struggle and strife. Yeah, everybody needs to do that. Yeah, the whole religion thing is going bye-bye since they're all freaking messed up because they're all teaching incorrect doctrine. let's see. In astrology, the 8th house is the house of death, and Saturn is the planet of death. Do not fear my people who are of pure heart. Deliverance will be soon in the name of love. Just yesterday, I was showing you the Yahweh Zeus thing, and it was talking about this love. I was looking for a rope. I don't need it anymore. Turn adversity into succubus. 11 represents a portal, a gateway, indicating a new direction into the unknown. Interesting. Maybe you should stop pretending to be ignorant towards what the rules mean. A lot of people, make that excuse. Well, I didn't know what the rules were. So, yeah. Old Testament, 39 chapters. New Testament, 27 chapters. And as the voice of a thunder, or a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. There's another code, because I'm going to go back a few days. There's another code that's talking about this, about harps. And it has everything to do with the frequency and that 369 thing and all that. Women who aren't willing to feel their own emotions will never be reinforced again. Italian nobility owners, Cosa Nostra enforcers, and Vatican and Jesuit intelligence. All the psychic meddlers are going to be eternally die no matter what, and that's now final. Yeah, ISIS is a joke. It is a Western invention. They create chaos and blame it on the Middle East. Yeah, that's true. We are all connected in some way, and if one of us feels a disease, then we all do, like a ripple effect. That's true. That's why I keep telling you guys to stay out of fear and actually project positive instead, because, well, how the news will amp up things and make it sound like it's going to be really, really bad. And if they convince you all that it is, you all will actually manifest what they're trying to get you to manifest. They're using you. They're using your energy to manifest, because you're junior creators, your fledglings made in the image. So when all of you are focused in one direction, you all will manifest. And they know that, and they're taking advantage of that. So that whole fear thing, you need to throw it to the side. That's why I don't even look at the news unless Gabriel points me to do so. I quit watching, well, I haven't had a TV since, gosh, I can't even. I haven't watched TV in ages, and I quit watching the news a long time ago because it would just give me anxiety attacks. I was so stressed watching that. I don't know how people watch that crap. Um, Satan calls me a false accuser for exposing his satanic minions, which he claims are slaves. God marked the Bible with the number 7 because it is the fullness of God's revelation. If I wished to contend with God, he could not answer him one time out of 1,000. Let's see, was there an enemy or was it just testing the supernatural bomb? These lies are so extensive it is often impossible to know lies from the truth. Yeah, that's true. Accounting of the Omer, May 31st, 2011, day 38. Don't know what that means. Under the mead moon, the nymph released the holy roses among the driftwood and murk. The child molesting cannibals kill children under the pretense that they are sinners. When you look in the mirror, remember when you were a child, and this is a journey. That's what I keep telling you guys. Get into your heart space. Remember what it was like when you were a little kid and nothing was impossible. And you looked at the world in a whole different way. And that's why I call the return to innocence, finding your true self and letting your inner child out to play. Yep. Spend some time in the mirror evaluating and inside evaluating. God took this time to force me to erect barriers to entry. I cannot afford to be easy. You have shown no respect for me or him, and the inferno is being prepared for you. I saw something about that, but something about you won't be burned. Fascinating. The souls of the members of the royal families are going to get deleted from existence. You would also lie about me being responsible for other people's losses and failures. A lot of rubbish. Tammuz. 6AV 5764 to 26 Tammuz 5774. Not sure what that's pointing at specifically. Further investigation needed. You should know the Jews blaspheme and violate the name of our Savior day after day, or day for day. The tabernacle of David was built on the divine living word revealed in gematria numbers. I take 2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Unleash the tribe of Dan and let it be known or know to the serpent handlers that the time has come. Woe to those wise in their own eyes and discreet even in front of their own faces. There will never be enough wealth or love in the world for the snakes to ever change. I didn't know that you didn't know that I know, trying to have a sense of humor too. The spiritual eye of Jupiter is just imagination and personal sovereignty. He will guide the tender-hearted in the judgment and will teach the tender-hearted his ways. The herald loudly proclaimed, "You are commanded, O peoples, nations, and language groups." Is the storm over, friends, because you will choose Christ in the end and you win? When anyone replies to a matter before he hears the facts, it is foolish and humiliating. He said, "No, for fear that while collecting the weeds, you uproot the wheat with them." I don't forsake you, and you know it. I just want to have the choice at the very end. Alien abductors are responsible for implanting objects in the bodies of abductees. Okay, that was code 801. Anyway, it did have some stuff directly talked about at certain people, so I hope they got the message, and I have more code videos to do. Like I said, it's a marathon. There was something else I pulled up here. Oh yeah, this Tyrol, I don't know what. It had something to do with that one code, I don't know, or 801. Anyway, my email is in the description below, and I will be doing more codes. So there's that one anyway. One more out of the way. Have a grand day. I will be back in a little while.